Hey, what's up, everyone? Dragon here with
Ashley.
doing another trailer reaction. This one is for the new trailer for Battle Angel Alita, or excuse me, Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah.
I'm still used to saying it the other way from the manga and the anime. But yeah, it's a film that is. I know it got pushed back. I think initially it was supposed to come out
Like this holiday season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there was a period of time where I was like, "Wow, we haven't seen a trailer for this in a while."
Yeah.
But yeah, it got pushed back.
February
Apparently. But yeah, we're getting another trailer. So I'm kind of very anxious to see this one because visually the first trailer we saw was very stunning and it looked really nice. And I saw a lot of hallmarks from the manga in there, so it was kind of cool seeing that on live action. So I'm hoping this one maybe kind of expands upon that. Well, bless you.
Sorry.
So without further ado, let's get into it.
Sorry.
Here
we go. Coordination.
I like that shot. Parkour.
Gosh,
Does it bother you
the arm looks so cool.
Yeah.
that I'm not completely human?
You are the most human person I have ever
It's funny because I know he's. Oh, I'll talk about it after.
Didn't I tell you to be home before dark?
I just lost track of time.
Alita,
You have to be responsible. You are someone very special.
Hey,
It looks
kid.
like the
not
Jennifer
just a
Connelly.
teenage girl.
Hey, what's your problem?
You can't remember.
What do you mean?
Doc found you in the scrapyard. So you must be from up there.
And I'm just an insignificant girl.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
I'm not your daughter. I don't know what I am.
I do. You have the most advanced weapon ever.
Nice.
But that's just a shell. It's not bad or good.
Shit.
That part's up to you.
I do not stand by in the presence of evil.
Nope.
She's threatening the natural order of things. Tonight is not a game. It is a
Damn.
I need you to destroy the girl called Alita.
You made the biggest mistake of your life.
And what's that?
Underestimating who I am.
Well then. I just love how visually it harkens back to like again, like I said, like the late '80s, early '90s of like kind of dystopian cyberpunk.
Well, that's when it was.
Well, that's when it came out, but I'm just saying it's like it's a visual from like anime and manga that I love that you don't really see as much now. I mean, you see it to some degree, but that was kind of like the golden age of that style. So it's kind of weird seeing it now in a live action adaptation from something from that era. Because a lot of that stuff was influenced by like Blade Runner, yeah. that kind of look where it was futuristic but it was dirty at the same time.
Gritty.
Yeah, 'cause it had a very lived in feel, and a lot of anime from that time period always had that kind of aesthetic, which I know maybe because I grew up on it. That's why I loved it. But
I gotta say, I know we said it last time for the second trailer, but like I feel like the eyes look a lot better now. I don't know if they've made them slightly smaller or if they just kind of made it look more natural. And
I know some people were like, "Oh, stop talking about the eyes." I hear them sorry with that. People, we're gonna talk about the eyes. The eyes are big. If you got annoyed that people in the last one mentioned the eyes, then shit, what were you expecting? They're noticeable.
Don't watch the trailer.
Yeah, I'm like they gave a girl freaking baby fist eyes. Yeah, it's gonna come up in a conversation.
But they look really good now.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm thinking what I've
and maybe it's just in my head because I gotten used to them, or maybe it is they've improved them. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, a lot of the I'm sure the marketing of the film now were kind of. I think it's the first time seeing it was like I know some people say they were big in the manga and the anime because she was described as a doll. I'm like, yes, but if you literally looked at every young girl drawn in manga and anime from that time period, they all had those eyes. Whether they were, yeah, it's a manga aesthetic. It's not just because she was a doll. It's just that's how they drew these characters. Yeah. Trust me.
But I mean,
but I think too is like a lot of times with visual effects, like you look at like trailers for movies. And then you'll see a shot in a trailer, and then you see the film, and it's like, oh, that looks a lot better. And it's usually whenever you're doing a digital effect, you're laying it into the film, and you have to do what's called a rendering pass. Yeah. And each rendering pass kind of like fine tunes the image, sharpens the image, the lighting and everything. Yeah, it gives it more of a realistic feel. So the more renders you do, the more real something will look. Where when these films are in post-production, and sometimes they're still in production when they're putting together trailers, they barely have time to kind of scrap enough visual effects together for a trailer, but those visual effects aren't really done yet, so you're seeing a version of it that's good enough, but it's not intended to be the final product. So I'm thinking a big part of the reason why they look better or they blend more seamlessly is because they're blended into her features a lot more. She felt they're big, but they feel more organic as opposed to before, where it literally just kind of felt like, wow, here's a normal girl with like really big digitally enhanced eyes. Where here, like, okay, it looks like it belongs on her face. Yeah. But I even said too, like, I figured it probably would look better, and I'm glad I'm seeing now. You're seeing a lot more of the visual effects too, because again, the movies.
Well, and that's the thing too. I was gonna say, like her outfit, like not outfit, but like her body, suit. It's not a bodysuit, but her body, I guess. Yeah. Because it's just her body. It looks amazing. Like, I'm assuming she's got the 2 different ones then, because she's got, like, the one that's kind of white with the really cool carvings. Yeah. And that, like, awesome black and purple one.
I know. I think they're might be pulling from some of the later Vault movie. I mean, I'm not sure. Again, I read Battle Angel a long time ago.
I know.
I know. I own like we own some of the older volumes, but I know again it's a franchise that continued on. So I'm not sure if they're basing it just on the original kind of arc, or they're going to be pulling from maybe a little bit from others. A lot of the stuff I'm seeing from the trailer is from that initial arc.
Yeah, but it's so anime though. It looks so awesome.
I know. I mean, this could be like the best anime adaptation we've seen thus far, because it really looks like there's a strong attention to detail, which I like. Which, again, if you're going to adapt something like this that is so visually distinctive in terms of its style already, I feel it'd be a waste if you didn't. Like, if you just kind of like, okay, we're going to do our own thing. I'm like, well, then you might as well just do your own thing. So I'm very glad to see that most of what was in the manga was retained, but there's still some new flair to it. Yeah. They took a few liberties, but the few liberties they've taken fit. And, I think they wanted to blend it with a more modern cinematic landscape while
that
still
fucking like roller derby scene or whatever that is. That looks amazing.
That looks so awesome. But yeah, no, I mean, it looks good. I mean, again, James.
February 14th. So on Valentine's Day it comes out. So you guys know where we'll be.
Yeah, really.
It's like the best Valentine's movie ever.
And if your loved one asks for date night to be taken to see a movie based on a manga, that's a keeper right there. You put a ring on that. Guy or girl, I don't care, Put that on lockdown. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, again, unless this trailer really showed something where I was like, oh, we was going to go see it. I mean, we always want to support this kind of thing.
And it's James Cameron.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's producing.
Well, but
Robert
still,
Rodriguez
he's
directing.
Involved.
Yeah.
If he's putting his name on it, I mean.
Hopefully. Again, I mean, I've liked a lot of stuff that Robert Rodriguez done. I mean, there's a few things I'm just like, meh. But as a whole, his body of work has been good, and he's got a good eye for kind of visual style, if nothing else. His movies always look good. So, I don't know.
It definitely looks good. Again, I was going to say it in the trailer, and then I got distracted, but, like, the cityscapes look so cool.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Again, even when the fact that it's dirty, it still has, like, kind of a beautiful quality to it.
And I like that they didn't just try to, like, shoot in New York and be like, oh, it's clearly somewhere else. I'm glad that they kind of made it from the ground up.
Yeah, which I think, again, for this kind of story, you have to. Yeah. The science fiction is so sci-fi. It feels like another world, basically.
Yeah. No, I'm glad.
Yeah, no, but yeah, so.
It's cool, I'm ready.
I gotta just get used to saying Alita Battle Angel now, because I keep wanting to say Battle Angel Alita, but regardless, we'll be there. But anyway, guys, what did you think? How did you like this trailer? Do you feel that it kind of expands upon the first one? Are you more excited to see it now, or you maybe not kind of on the fence before, or maybe just didn't care at all before? This would maybe change your mind, or do you just still not care one way or the other? Anyway, give us your thoughts. Let us know what you think. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.